technology kind of like act up. All right, so let me let that go on YouTube. So whoever miss it can be able to watch it on the YouTube. Okay. Oh, let's see. Just I've been trying to say wrong password. Thank you for me for thank you for me for that. Yes, we are in finally. Yeah. Finally we are in. Finally we are in. Okay, let me. Okay, guys, good evening. Happy Friday evening. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the issue that we have with this thing. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but I switch over now to my laptop. Aluchi, thank you. You're raising your hand. Do you have a question for me? I believe you just pressed that by mistake. Okay. All right. All right, so it's Friday evening. I know you guys are joining from different part of the world, so welcome. I'm glad we're finally able to do this. So we're gonna go right into it. Thank you, Fumi, my assistant. Thank you so much for helping out. And I hope Mojisola is able to get in. Let me see. If not, the passcode. See, let me see the pass information. To lock this meeting. So let me look at this the meeting ID there. For me, if you can hear me, the passcode is 895963. So the passcode to join, if she's having, I know somebody said she's having issue with the passcode, is 895963. So somebody can help me put it in the chat. 895963. 895963. Okay. So 895963 is the passcode to join the session we are in right now. So welcome everyone, welcome. So as you're coming in, just put in the chat box, put your name and the country where you are joining from. That would be awesome in the chat. So tell us your name and where you are joining from. We want to be able to go right through it. So at least I know we've had some delay, some setback. And that is a lesson where we're talking about VA, and I'm going to get into that, be able to use this as an opportunity to kind of, learn more about that. So my name is Victoria Showumi. I am based in Houston, Texas, United States. So thank you for those who are putting their chat in there. Okay, so the audio is coming normally. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I switch over from my computer to my laptop, so it should be better. But that is why I'm kind of recording it on YouTube. So at least for whatever part that you miss, I will post the link and you'll be able to go in and watch it on the YouTube page. Thank you. Bear with me. So I am Victoria Shomi. I'm based in Houston, Texas. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a pastor. I wear so many hats. So my life is busy for most part. And that is why, you know, busy people like us, I wish I'm not the only person that is busy. Busy people always look for, you know, virtual assistant, those that can help them. And we're going to dive into that a little bit more. I'm a business owner. I run 2 businesses here. So you can, you can really, view how my life is, all right? You know, all the things that, I have to do. So I have so much on my plate, and that is where, becoming a VA come in to really help busy people, not just only women, but male businesses, organizations, and all of that. I'm a coach. I coach, I speak, and I train. So I speak on different topics, and I train people online business. I train on different aspects of business, and I train leaders as well. So welcome. Thank you, Lola from Lagos, Nigeria. Alex from United States here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if you have any question, you can post it in the chat. I will take a look at it. I just want to run through things because of time. All right, so to this lesson, this actually the VA training is a 3 session. It's going to be a 3 series. We cannot complete everything today. It is a long, it is an extensive training session. So I have broken it down to 3 sessions. So we're going to do 1 session today, and on the other session, I'm going to tell you what is required for the next 2 sessions. All right, so next, like if you're learning a trade, if you're learning to become maybe a fashion designer, or you're learning to cook, or you're learning anything you're learning, you're not going to grab everything one time. You don't want to do what is called a information overload. Don't want to bore you with a lot of things, but it's going to take 1 or 2 or 3 sessions of training to be able to get a full grasp of something that you're learning, especially when it is technical. So by the outline for today, the outline 1, we are going to go over the general overview of a virtual assistant, what it takes to become a virtual assistant, what you need as a virtual assistant, where you can get clients as a virtual assistant, just all of those things, prepping you so at least you can be able to fully go in and run a successful business. And the following session, we're going to talk about the technicality of virtual assistant, things that you need, and the software that you need, where you be able to tools that you need to really be able to run a successful virtual assistant business. So all the tools, different software that you're going to really have to work with, depending on the client that you're working with. So we're going to go into that. And the last outline, we're going to talk about, how you prep yourself, how you
I know they will spend 2 hours on this stuff.
How you put together your portfolio, how to get paid, and all of those, just setting up the business aspect of it. So that is what we're going to do on the third class. And I'm going to share more after we're done with lesson 1. We talk more about lesson 2 and lesson 3, and then we see this is to prepare you to see if it's something you can actually do, because sometimes some things are appealing, but at the same time, is this something that you can do? Everybody is wired differently. So, but after today, you will know if this is for you or if it's not for you. Probably you may know, or you know somebody who this will benefit. All right, so this is what we're going to go through today. Who is a VA? A VA is virtual assistant. And you may be seeing a VA. If you see VA somewhere, most of the time it's talking about virtual assistant. So who is a virtual assistant? What are the skill set that you need as a virtual assistant? What are the common tasks What are something that you do as a virtual assistant? And the list for tasks that you can do is endless. And we're going to talk more about that. And where to find clients. You know, sometimes people are
Network issue. Can you hear me? Is it network issue? I'm not hearing anything.
goodness, guys. Whew. Hello, hello, hello. Devil is a liar today. My goodness. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm back again. I have no idea what is going on today. Hi, thank you, Mujisala. Oh my God, yes. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I guys, I have no idea what's going on today. I have no idea. We have two set of internet in this house. I have no idea what is going on. Okay, so welcome guys, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, let me just roll and maybe not ask question anymore. I have no clue what is going on, but let's continue from where we left off. Sorry about that, guys. And that is one of the challenges as well that you guys are going to, that's one of the things I'm going to talk about, to be successful in this business. We always have a stable internet, and at least, and the kids are not home, so nobody's on the internet or anything, but I don't know what is going on that things is really acting up. Well, a virtual assistant is someone who is self-employed. So as a virtual assistant, now you are self-employed, in some other job, you go in, maybe you clock in at the certain time, maybe 9 to 5, 9 to 6, whatever time it is. But a virtual assistant, you are working for yourself. So you are self-employed, you work your own time, you work your own hour, you are working your own time, you are working your own hours. You set, it's like you're running a business. So you set hours for yourself, you set your pay, you set everything. So a VA, someone who is self-employed, and you are providing professional, administrative, technical, or creative assistance to clients remotely. So that means you can be in any part of the world and be working for someone. As a VA, I am in the United States. I have a VA here in the United States. I have VA in the other countries. I have VA in Nigeria. So location these days, thank God for technology, is no longer a barrier. So you can be anywhere, and you can work for anyone in any part of the world. All right, you can work for anyone anywhere. One of my VAs actually is from Malawi. One is in Nigeria. One is in the Philippines. Somebody here in the United States. So it doesn't matter. And that is what is good. And you can work your own hours. You set your time. You set how you want to do your things, and you do it by yourself. So it's it offers flexibility. And that's why we're going to talk about, how you master your time so you can be able to meet the needs of your client. And if I thought you have a job, you can still work this, depending on the nature of your job, except if you are working like 24 hours a day. But if you are working for someone, maybe you are working from 9 to 5. After 5, when you get home, you can still do a VA work. If you are committed to do like maybe 2-3 hours a day, and that is all it needs sometimes, until you want to do full time. And if you want to go full time in, of course, you can do that. But this is very flexible, that you can work around what you do, because you don't have to clock in. Some, depending on some people you work with, they might want you to clock in, but you decide that if you can do that. So you have more power, you have more control of this, of your hours, of your time, of everything. You have full control of that. All right, so these are just some of the things that that a VA can do. This is not a conclusive list, and I'm going to read more here on my other slide. It didn't populate. But as a VA, you can help with your admin task. An admin task can include sending emails to someone. It can include sending emails to people. It can include social media management and engagement. That means you are posting for someone on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest, whatever platform that person is using, you are posting, and you are responding to the post there to create engagement. You are scheduling tasks, scheduling all of the posting. blogging, you are creating blog. I have one of my VA, what she does is blogging. She creates a blog for me. Because personally, I like to talk. I can talk from morning to night. So when I do my talking, she just listen to me and listen to the point I'm talking about. And from there, she put a blog together. She organized it very well, and then we send it out to our email subscribers. So that is part of what a VA can do. A VA can do graphic design. So graphic design mean like basic design for social media, all those creative posting that you see on some people's page. VA creates them, the graphic, maybe affirmation for today, quote for the day, or a simple design. Yeah, graphic, a VA can do that. And then a VA, as you become more extensive, more knowledgeable, you can actually you can expand what you do. You can go beyond these basic things. You can go into helping people to do like a Facebook ad. You can help people to do like create an outline for a course. You can help some of people that have like other software or other side that they use, that you can help them to really run it. You can help them to run and manage the Facebook group. You can help them to do a lot of creative things. Every business is different. When you want to work with someone, you will tell them what you can do, or actually they will tell you what they need. And then depending on what they need, see if you can do that. I have a Kajabi. I use Kajabi. I have someone who manage my Kajabi, sending email, creating different things in my Kajabi. Somebody can do that. So there are different, client, customer relation management software, CRMs, that some people use, so you can help them to be managing that. So a lot of that can help them to manage a podcast, help them with YouTube. Some VA can edit YouTube videos. So many things. But over time, you kind of know your strength, what you are good at, or what you've learned more, and be able to add that to your services. I know one of my clients that I'm working with, actually I don't know, I know we're working on her, helping him to get somebody who can help to coordinate events. And coordinating event is making sending emails to the facility, kind of like coordinating the email, sending emails to attendees, getting the registration going on, and just kind of assigning different people to different roles. So VA, the list is extensive, not just limited to what I have here. As you meet different people, they're going to be telling you what they really want to make happen, and you can see what you can do for them. And you don't have to do everything, guys. So don't think, oh, do I have to know everything? You do not have to know everything. You need know the basics, and then you can now add anything you want to add to your list of what you do. But you do not have to do everything. Not every person need everything. All right. So the thing that you know how to do, probably that is enough for some other people, some of the clients you'll be working with. So don't think, oh, do I have to go and learn this? Do I have to go and learn this? But what you need to learn is organization, admin tasks, and especially social media manager. That is the big deal. A lot of people want to increase their influence online, on Facebook, on Instagram, on whatever it is, creating reels, LinkedIn. Social media is one of the big things that people need help with. They need somebody that is creating something for them on a daily basis or a weekly basis, and someone that is responding, someone that maybe when somebody inquire about their services, the VA is responding to them. And I really want to give a shout out to one of my lady here who has really been like almost like a virtual assistant for this group. That is Fumi. She has been helping, and that is what a VA does. If you remember when Lara Wise posted the information, let me just be honest with you guys. I just respond because I know I am not a VA, but I know I have different VAs that work for me. And I'm always looking for a VA. So like that is one easy things to learn and one easy way to actually make money. So and when people are show interest, I was like, what? So thank God for Fumi, who is I'm really very grateful for, and that is what a VA does. She is the one that respond to every one of you that really commented on that post. She respond to you. That is what a VA would do. We respond to those information. So she respond to you guys, and she sent to most of you. She sent the link to the group. She sent the information to for us to have your information. She sent that. So that is a typical VA. That is some of the things a VA can do. So moving forward, she can be managing the group and I know she's been responding to things in the group as people are asking for, oh, what is the code? What is that? She's responding for that. So some other task that the VA do is like whoever you're working with, if they are doing like a live session that I'm doing right now, a VA is gonna be there and see if somebody is asking a question about something and they are responding to that. So instead of the person speaking, being the one responding, responding to every post, every comment, the VA is responding to that and is making notation of who is asking what question and what information that person is going to need. So any question so far where I am here, any question, you can put it in the comments, in the chat box, I will see it, or you can raise your hand or mute and ask question. I will give you time to do that. But that is just some of the things that a VA can do. The list goes on and on and on. You can help your client to do a research. Maybe they want to start a business or something. You might help them to see, okay, what is required. For example, one of the things somebody has helped me to do and actually still helping me to do is starting like a non-for-profit organization. So a VA can research what is required for a non-for-profit organization, NGO in Nigeria. What is required? What do you need? All of those things. So a VA can do all those research and get information. So VA does pretty much what a VA does. You are really simplifying. So this is the value. You are really simplifying the life of a business owner that you're working with. You are really making it easy for them. For example, I am a mom of 3, and when we're doing house cleaning, imagine me doing the whole cleaning. We have a 4-bedroom house. Imagine me doing the all of everything, cleaning, doing dishes, sweeping the floor, washing the clothes for the kids, doing everything. I am going to break down. But VA comes in and helping, oh, you know what? You just focus on cooking. I will help with the dishes. I will help to clean the house. I will help with this. That is what a VA does. You are really simplifying the life of the person you are working with. They don't have to do everything. They focus on what they're focusing on, and then you are helping with other things that help them look good. One of the VAs that have helped me, actually, each time she creates something for me, I always tell them, like, create my newsletter. She creates ebook for me. If I do a series training, like I'm doing a training on VA now, sometimes she can convert the training to an ebook. And each time she does it very well. I'm like, you make me look good on paper. That is what a VA does. You make the other person look more professional, as if they have a whole team working for them. Like, this is the big deal for a VA. So this is what you're going to be doing mostly all the time as a VA. But every client is different based on what they need and what they will ask you to do. I have someone that just for one of my business, what she does, I'm like, she creates a graphic every day and post it, and then respond to everyone that comment on those things. She comment, or if she notices somewhere, anywhere that people are inquiring about our business, before I say if she sees it, she is responding to it and getting information. She can send email. And we have some VA also that can make some phone calls. It depends on who you're working with. That person will let you know what you need to do. One of my VAs actually do phone calls, making phone calls to clients to gather some information. Not every VA does that. Some will say, no, I do that. And we provide an online platform for her to make a phone call out to people. So that is just some basic overview of what you can do. But this is not like a conclusive list. Whoever you're working with will tell you what he or she needs you to do. But the good thing is you can tell them, you can really focus on your strength, get better at certain things, and be able to use that as a leverage for yourself. So if you have questions, you can post in the comments, in the chat, I will see it, or you can raise your hand. Hopefully my internet will not go in and out on me again. Okay. What do you need to be successful? You cannot do this VA thing without this stuff you're looking at right now. It's like a doctor who's going to do a surgery and doesn't have all of the things to cut and all of those. So these are the basic that you need, for a VA. You don't need a lot. You really do not need a lot to be able to do this. Number one, you need a laptop or a computer. So when I started, guys, I was using a desktop and the desktop was acting up. So if I have something to deliver to my client, that is not an excuse that my system is down. Sometimes they don't want to leave, they don't want to hear excuses. So I transition from that desktop, I transition over to my laptop. So you want to have something reliable. In the midst of that, my internet too, you can see that it cut out and coming back in. I have to switch my internet to another internet. Okay, so you need a laptop, a computer, a phone, a tablet, whatever it is that will help you to do what you need to do, because this is like a virtual, you are working virtually. So, and this is the tool that you need. You don't need anything other than this, your computer, whichever computer it is. If you need to invest in a laptop, if somebody needs to buy your laptop and you are paying it little by little, or if you have one, you really need a laptop for this, or a tablet, whatever it is. So whatever it is, but you need one of those. You cannot be successful not having a laptop, because, how are you going to do your work? It's like you want to cook and you don't have a stove. You can't cook without having a stove. No matter, maybe you have a hot plate or you have a regular stove, or you need to gather sticks, whatever it is, you need what you need to make that food. And this is it, laptop and computer. Definitely needed. And then you need a stable internet. So this consumes data, okay? Because if you, right now, for those outside of the United States, we are using data to listen to me right now, to watch what I'm doing. That is data. You need internet. So you want to make sure you have a reliable internet, because whoever is communicating with you, your client, they communicate with you, via online. So you must be able to see their message and be able to respond to it. And if they need you, like I'm doing live right now, if one of the clients you're working with needs you to be online with her while she's giving a presentation, you want to be there. So you need internet. You need internet, you need internet, you need internet. And depending on where you are, this is a work from home. You can basically do this anywhere. You can do this maybe in your bedroom. Just sit down on your bed with your laptop, or on the dining table, anywhere that is comfortable for you. You know how your situation is. You can just set up where you're going to be sitting down, where we have no distraction, to be able to work on the time you say you're going to work. So if you want to work from, let's say you want to work 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., you want to be in a place where you have no distraction, so you can focus. Because VA, you need to be very creative. You need to know to think outside of the box. You want to be able to show yourself valuable to the client that you're working working with. If they tell you to go to just do something basic, you want to over deliver so that they know that this is your passion. You don't want to always under deliver and be saying like, oh, I couldn't finish your job because my kids were all over me because of this. That is not professionalism. And you need a method of payment. This is not a free service. You guys know that it's not a free service. If you work, you want to get paid. So you want to have a method of payment depending on where you are, you know. So do you want to do PayPal? Do you, I don't know, depending on where you are. I know here people do PayPal, people do Cash App, people do Zelle, people do Stripe, people do so many things. So you want to see how do you want to get paid where you are. So is it that people wire money into your account? Do you have, I'm not familiar with how Nigeria works. I know the person that works with me in Nigeria, she got paid via PayPal. So that is why I think she has an account here in the US. That's why she's able to do that. So that I'm not so much familiar with method there. But the other people that I have, I just transfer money into the account. So you have to figure out how you want to get paid. That is a must. You know, you don't want to work and don't get paid. And in the subsequent training that we'll do, we'll talk more about that. But for those in Nigeria, I don't know the method. You have to figure that one out. All right. So if we talk about where do I find clients? So clients, they are everywhere. Clients, they are everywhere. They are everywhere. Word of mouth. That's one way. You know, you tell people, you know what? You know, I'm into virtual assistant now. I work with businesses, and you can actually narrow down to who you work with. You can say, you know what, I only work with coaches. You know, I only work with, and if you want to work with people that have, store, it's okay. Maybe you are helping them, you know, showcasing their product every day, whatever it is. So we have people that say, no, I only work with coaches, and we have people that say, no, I only work with real estate. So they familiar themselves with real estate posting, you know, housing, different things, whatever it is. But you can start, you know, work with, starting out, I would say, try different people so you can find what you're comfortable with and see which one is going to give you more leverage when you're starting out. Talking to people, and then social media is a big place to find clients. You can find clients, you can post on Fiverr, Facebook. If you are part of different Facebook groups, different groups, when we get into, you know, building your clientele in the, I think it's module 3, we talk about more of that, and I'll give you some Facebook groups that you can join that people are posting, asking about VA, or maybe they may not even say, oh, I need a VA, but depending on what they are doing, or if you know that this person is a business person, you can slide into their DM and say, you know what, I am a VA, I can help you with this, this, and that. So, but we'll talk more about that. But clients, they're everywhere. Since COVID hit, a lot of people have transitioned online, and a lot of people are really working for themselves. And a lot of people do. Like I said, I have different VAs that work for me in different area of what I'm doing. And I have some of my clients, you know, as a coach that I help, I will tell them, you need a VA in this area. I will always tell them, because if you want to be effective, you don't have to do everything. You have to give certain things for other people to help you. You don't have to be spending time on writing things or going for the chopping yourself if somebody else can do that. So I always encourage them to get a VA. And sometimes they will ask me if I have somebody that I can recommend. Like somebody asked me if I have somebody I can recommend to help them coordinate their event. So they will ask me if I do. I say I don't, I do. And if I don't, I say I don't. But there are always people asking me. And so if you guys are good, of course, you can be I can refer you to some of my clients. All right, so what you need to be successful, All right, exceptional communication skill as a VA, because now this is your business, this is what you do. You must be able to sell yourself, and you must be able to communicate how you're going to help your client. You have to tell them, I can help you with this. You know, I can help you with your daily posting so you stay relevant, so people are constantly seeing you. You know, they say out of sight is out of mind. If people are not seeing you online, then that means your business doesn't, it's not alive anymore. But you are telling them, this is what I can help you with. And you are showing them what you can do. Ability to meet deadlines and time management. You must be great with time management. If you are working with someone, they will tell you, oh, kind of like one of my ladies that does my blogging and my newsletter, she knows that has to be done by the first week of the month. By next week, now the newsletter has to be ready. So for if she comes and tell me, oh, Victoria, I can't make that, then that is not good for me. I'll be looking for a replacement. So you must be able to make deadlines. If your client said this, I need this thing by so date, just be able to meet it. And most of the time you are telling them that you can do it, that you agree. And if you know, oh, you know what, I have so much work that I'm working for right now, I can do this by Monday, but is it okay if I deliver by Wednesday? And you said, okay, if you guys agree on Wednesday, then you must make sure that you actually even deliver before the Wednesday, that you deliver before that Wednesday. So able to meet deadlines, be great with your time management, do what you need to do. You know, here in the United States, for most part, except if there is tornado, there is something, for most part, we always have consistent power. We almost have consistent power, but you know, maybe there is hurricane or something that maybe our power will be out. So we have that consistent power that is reliable, that I know I can wake up in the middle of the night, know there is power, I can still do what I need to do. But in Nigeria, it's not like that, you know? So if you are postponing what you need to do and all of a sudden you don't have power, how will you be able to charge your computer, your laptop, all of those? So you want to be able to look at those things that can, you know, that can slow you down and be able to maximize when you have power, or if you need to turn on generator to be able to do what you need to do. So you are not disappointing your client. You must be detail oriented and be creative. When you are meeting with your client, they're going to tell you, they're going to tell you what they're kind of like, you know, creating something that they want. So in your mind, you are now begin to say, how can I put this together to meet the needs? Like someone I say, you know what, I want my online presence to be felt, and be like, okay, what do we need to do? Maybe create a different person introducing you, showing different area, different things that you do. One of my VAs, she create different reels for me. She would tell me like, oh, Victoria, do some videos of how you are getting ready for your day. Sometimes I do video of me, the clothes I'm wearing for the day, not like very, very short video. And I sent to her and she turned into a reel for me, you know, and add different things. So I just told her, like, I want my online presence, and then she create different things. She will like send me different photos, you know, take different photos this morning and send it to me. I will create something with that. So you must be very creative in like, okay, what are the things I can put in place to help my client? Be self-motivated and self-directed. So this is not like maybe, you know, when we're in primary school, in elementary, sometimes our teacher may hold our hand and say, this is how you write one, this is how you write two. With this VA, your client is not going to be hand holding you to do certain things. They are expecting you to be able to do that. So you must be self-motivated, must be self-directed, that if there is something that you don't know, you are going to ask, and you are learning it about yourself, okay? That you know, like, oh, you know what? I have to be better at this. I have to be better at creative design. I have to be better at this. You are directing yourself to be better all the time. All right. And the last but not the least, you must be professional. This is your business, and this is you selling yourself. The way you come across, that you are not argumentative. If you promise that you're going to do something by one, that you are doing it. You are very professional with the way you send out your email, with the way you send out the information to your client, the way everything is done, that is very clean, is very neat, is very organized. Everything is in place. I mean, those will set you up for success. All right. So now talking about VA, talking about how much money you can make, guys. Okay. And so, and this is want to think about this, because in this business, in becoming a VA, you can make anywhere, depending on where, it doesn't matter even where you are, you can make thousands of naira or dollars in this business. Because like as a person, I know how much I'm paying my VA, all right? And because they're bringing value to me, they are helping my business. I cannot run my business, the two businesses that I'm running, I cannot run that all by myself. So the VA, they come in very handy. And as a VA, you put a price tag on what you are offering for your client. So your client will tell you, oh, I want this, I want somebody that can be creating posting for me every day, and somebody that can be maybe sending emails to all my clients. I have an email subscribers, maybe they have 1,000 people, 2,000 people, and they want somebody that will be sending emails to them maybe every week, maybe twice a week. They will tell you what they need, you know. So you are going to be like, okay, to send an email, maybe it takes you an hour, because now you have to create the email. You have to create the email, the sequence of the email. That may take an hour. Or you have to create a graphic for a Facebook page or whatever it is. Maybe that may take an hour. So you want to now be able to look at, okay, I'm doing this. How many hours do you want to work for a client? I have one of mine, she's the one that does my blogging and my newsletter and all of those. She actually does 10 hours per month, because it's not a lot. I don't need that full time for those things. So, and she has, like for my 10 hours, this is how much it is. For your 10 hours, depending on where you are, people can bill from, money is different in different places. So some can bill from $4 an hour, $5, $7, $10, depending, and it can go all the way up, you know, but it's based on how much expertise and how much help we are giving to them. So for example, let's actually start like you are charging $5 an hour. Let's say you are charging $5 an hour, for example. So, and then you have a client that maybe you have one client that needs 10 hours per week. Yeah, one of my VH does 10 hours per week, because I don't need full time on some things. So 10 hours per week, and you are charging $4 an hour. So $4 an hour, 4 times 10, that is $40 for 1 week. So for a month, that is $40 by 4, that is $160. And that means $160 is only for 40 hours in a month, not like a week, 40 hours in a month. So that means maybe you are just doing the 2 hours on Saturday or 4 hours on whichever day. That's it. So 40 hours, $160 in a month, just for one person. I don't know the rate. Now I think it's $700 or something. You multiply that. Like if you work 10 hours for somebody, and I'm going to help you guys multiply this here. Actually, this is for my Nigerian community, okay? This is for my Nigerian community. So if you're charging $4 an hour and you work for somebody 160, you do 160 hours a month. So multiply by 700. So 40 hours a month for my Nigerian community, that is 112,000 naira a month. If you only work for one client, and that is, you only work 10 hours per week, 10 hours, that means maybe 5 days a week, you are doing 20 hours. Or you just decide like on Saturday only, I'm going to do everything just on Saturday, only do the 10 hours on Saturday. Or you split it though, you know what, Saturday I will do 5 hours, Sunday I will do 5 hours. That is just weekend, that is just not even up to part-time. For one person, that is 112,000 naira per month. And if you get 2 people that are doing 10 hours in a week, so multiply that by 2. And sometimes you need someone that say, you know what, they need 40 hours per month or per week. So the income potential is endless. And the more you get skilled and the more other services that you can add, the better, the more money you can make. Like for someone that was managing my Kajabi, because that requires a different set of training they charge me more. That is different set of training. Not everybody can do that. And you have some people that they use, and that is now turning into like a marketing. So you can be a virtual assistant that can do marketing, maybe a virtual assistant that can do Facebook ads, a virtual assistant that can help to sell courses, maybe using Kajabi, Kartra, Thinkific, Teachable, different areas. So when you become to add on specialized services, with your specialized services, you make more money. We have people that do that work with the publishers, and they help with just designing book cover. That is more money. So like different things, we come with different money. We give you more opportunity, or you're able to create a website. You can do web design, maybe a single page, either on Wix or whatever platform that gives you more. And that you are working your time by yourself. You are controlling the time that you are working. You are controlling your time. You know, like, okay, maybe I work during the day. I can do 2 hours every evening before I go to bed, or I can do 4 hours. You know your situation. And if you are not working, if you want to devote full time to it, that you can devote full time. Before you know it, you will be making 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, working from home. Working from home. All you just need to do is to make sure you have a good laptop and you have your data, that you have internet, and the list is endless. The amount you can make is endless. And 2023 might be one of those years that you yourself, you surprise yourself, that people looking at you like, wow, you just working from home, you're on computer all day, and this is not Yahoo thing. You're on computer, you are doing something legit. You are doing something legit. You are learning, you are helping other businesses to succeed, and you are getting money in return. So this is where I'm going to stop. It's over past 1 now. Any question, ask me question. Let me stop this. Question. Question, and then I talk about the next two classes. Anybody have a question for me? So yes, Modusala, you want to ask a question? Oh, okay. So learning, are we going to learn before becoming a virtual assistant? So this is one of the lessons, and this is for you to decide if it's something you want to pursue. Is this something you think you can do? Because somebody who is always busy all day, all night cannot do this, because you need to be able to create some time to be able to work with your client. So, and with the VA ongoing, you're going to be learning different things based on what you on the need. Again, like if you want to work with certain client and they have a specification of what they want to do, if you don't have that training before, you can learn that. And the thing is, whatever you learn, it becomes whatever information, whatever knowledge you acquired, nobody can take that away from you. So if you learn something in any process, you gain the information. It becomes you, it becomes your asset, it becomes your own resources, and you can use that to leverage to do things on other things. So the Kajabi is a software. Not everybody use Kajabi. I use Kajabi because I'm a coach, and because I have some online courses that I have on there. So that's why I use Kajabi, and I use it to send emails to all of my clients, my prospect, my potential. So that's one way of me staying connected with them, not just like social media, just Facebook, but there on my Kajabi, I use it for a lot of things. So the next two training that we're going to do is going to be like hands-on, more of what you need. We're going to go into all the software you need to learn and become an expert, at least in the virtual assistant, and then you learn more as you go on. But those two trainings, there is a fee attached to it, okay? Because this is setting you up for business. Like if somebody's going to learn fashion design, and you have to put money in. And because I volunteer to do this, that is why I'm actually reducing it to those who are in Nigeria. So for the 2 classes that we are going to do, the following class, we go into the software. All you need, like really helping you to create a graphic design, all of those things. Yes. So to be able to work my time for those community in Nigeria is 25,000 naira. And that is like just me really going out of my way to do it. So if you want to do that, for the next 2 training is 25,000 naira for the next 2 training. So let me know, then I will give you information to I have an account in Nigeria for that. And we do that, and we go into all you need to have. I mean, I've talked about what you need to have here, but then like the software you need to be able to do your work, do social media, create graphics, put you through some graphics classes, and then you build on it. Whatever I give to you guys, that is not the end. For most of us that go to school doesn't stop the day we leave college or graduate. You still do some other learning by yourself. You go to some conferences, you take some classes to get better. So it's going to be ongoing too for you as well, but it's going to be on your time, that what you can learn here and there by yourself. So it's not going to be something very difficult for you. So ask me a question, I'm here. Aluchi, you want to ask a question? So the next 2 trainings, I'm going to be doing the hands-on for the VA. So I'm going to be doing hands-on. We're going to do some, give you some software that you'll be using. Some of the software, you can have them for free. And then over time, if you want to upgrade to a higher thing, you can do that. But some of them are free to really get started on. I don't have those software, but I mean, I introduce you to them. You sign up free and you're able to create different things. So yes, I can provide that for you. And if you don't want to do it through me, of course, there are other places that you can learn more about it. I know of a lady that does a training, but she's based in the United States, and her training is expensive. I know the list of them is $97, and then the other one is $297, and then $597 or something like that. Yeah, but that's the least I can do. Any other question? Any other questions? So if there's any, so my YouTube channel is Victoria Shawame. Just search my name, you will see my name. Yes.